Good vibes, good vibes. I like that. Oof, good. I like that. Well, well, well. Who we got here? Hmm. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. Perfect. Perfect. Finally, finally, good map and good intro. I like that one. Once again, we have to through molly 10 out of 10. Yeah, we found it. Yeah, the small bush who is annoying me and destroy all my brimstone potential. Jesus Christ. You know, if I do 50 mollies, for example, for one map, and I miss only one, I just have to, you know, to re-through all the mollies from the start. But I prefer if you threw one molly for 1 or 2 or even 3 spots. This is the boys. So, this is Summit finally here. So today I decided to record very unusual video. Sorry for not being with you for the last couple of 5 months. So I did a lot of stuff regarding my job and the family matters. So the map is totally new, come out today. So every one of us, we saw this map on the show match on the last final day on London Masters, yeah. So what we do here? So we're finding 2 small plants, and I want to find with you guys today without preparation, without anything, just 5 lineups, 5 for B and 5 for A. So let's start with A plant. Okay, what we can find. So we know that if you do some lineups, so you have to focus first of all. First, you need your position. You need to decide where you want to stand, and only after that you trying to find some, the dot, some leaves, some pixels, some rocks, some locks and doors, etc. Yeah. So, but first of all, we need to find the place where we want to stand. Yeah. Okay, we have to go like this. We need to check where is the open wide options is. So basically, in theory, I can throw molly from this angle to the plant up there. Yeah, so it's pretty good and straight trajectory. Let's see, what can I do with this? So let's see. Okay, my mark, for example, this small beautiful window is, yeah, like a flower. So okay, where we can look around. So I'm looking on, you see on the minimap, I see my face there. A very small brimstone on the map. So, and I see where I'm looking. Actually, I'm looking directly to the plant. So now we can find, okay, let's see. Easiest is usually we're using the molly sign. Yeah, for all the brimstones is like a small life hack. So if you don't want to be always distracted by million lineups everywhere, just look on like specific 1 or 2 things on your skill bar, like it's molly usually, or the mouse or the arrow. It's very rare when you're using like ultimate or smoke signs. Usually it's molly sign. Okay, Jesus, I keep throwing this C all the time. Okay, so let's see, maybe what I do if I aiming this like these columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. The second one with the top of my molly sign. Okay, where it goes. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay, good enough. Okay. So we need to throw it a bit closer, yeah? So what we have to do, it's again, Jesus Christ, see? So when molly sign a bit up, yeah? Just top of the roof. Let's see what happens. I should go, yeah. It's a bit better, so if you put spike there, it's impossible to defuse. And here probably as well, but we need to do it more professional way, yeah? So we're doing a bit more so we can throw the molly bottom sign on the top of this row where is the column, yeah? Bam. The first molly comes out and should be perfect one. Nope. Okay, but we accidentally found another thing. Okay, another molly found it. Okay. Then we have to go here. Now we know everything best. So, and the third, it's the middle part of your molly sign. So basically, you have to touch the bottom of the molly sign of the top of this column. You see, I'm touching it. Let's see. Now we should bounce on this box to the plant. Yeah. Perfect. So no diffuse here, no diffuse here. So 2 plants secured perfectly. So we found molly 1 for a plant. Okay. Let's see. What is a... So this one we already knew. You remember? Well, let's try again. So if we want to do box, we're putting this one. And if we do on the top, we're gonna block our molly by this box, and it's full secure spot like this. So they can't diffuse on the backside behind the box. So 2 mollies found. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna come here again, and let's find, can we bounce the molly and somehow to put the spike here? If someone puts the spike here, we need to drop the molly on this point. Okay, let's go. We're coming again to this beautiful window, and let's see what happens, because it's a bit left, yeah? What happens if I threw the bottom of my molly on top of this roof, but between these 2 columns? Okay, let's try it. What happens? What happens? What happens? Oh! First match, perfect. I like Brimstone. It's very easy lineup. Okay, super nice. And we have to find this one as well, yeah? So we need somehow to bounce from here to here. Okay, so we found 3 mollies already. So what we're gonna do, let's repeat once again. Yeah, so always, if I found 1 molly, I always repeat it, you know? If I do 50 mollies, for example, for one map, and I miss only one, I just told myself many months ago, like, if I do mistake, I just have to, you know, to re-through all the mollies from the start. And this is why I become just very good in lineups on a Brimstone and like a Viper, because if I do mistake, I always do from the start. This is annoying, but it works. Okay, this molly, where it was, try to memorize. Okay, this is small task. Okay, boom, 2 mollies we have. Yeah, we all remember. These 3 mollies in the middle of 2 columns as well. So 3 mollies found. Okay, good. And let's find the bouncing. So we need to attack. Basically, we have to attack this big rock. Yeah, so we somehow we need very long jump molly who's jumping from here to here, or we have to hit this wall. But you see, this is pretty annoying rock because he's not flat and he's not very good structured. Okay, let's do it. Let's try 2 different ways. Or I do molly very up, yeah, so, and he jumps here directly through, or I have to attack this box. Okay, let's see what happens. What if I aiming my Q, you see under my molly sign I have Q letter. Again, between of these 2 columns, yeah, on the roof. What happening? Let's see. Boom. Oh, perfect. This is even better. Nice. So this spot and this spot. So now we can forget about that 3rd one. So we're using this one. So this is the molly for 2 spots. So Q in between of the columns on top of the roof. Bam. Bottom of the molly on 2nd column. And bottom of the molly on the roof. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so didn't work. Okay, let's try Once again, we have to throw molly 10 out of 10, because if you throw mollies or throw lineups on all your characters, you know, all your agents in Valorant, you have to be sure that all of your mollies and all of your, I don't know, like poisons and grenades, you can throw every single time 10 out of 10. Okay, didn't work. Okay, once again. But this is much interesting. This is very good one. Okay, so then we can... What happens if we aiming not top of the roof, but this line? Just a bit down. It's not working. How we did that? Okay. I like this type of the mollies. Okay. Again on the top. Maybe top of bottom of the molly here. Not the queue. No, this was the first one. No, this one is okay, but we won the previous one. How I did that? Nothing I did wrong, I guess. Okay, what if I do a bit... Okay. Just middle of the letter. Okay. Not good. Okay, then maybe we have to aim like with the Q, but closer to this column, like in between this one and this one. Okay, let's see what's happening now. Yep, yeah, this one. This one is good. Not fully. Okay, let's double check. So in between of this, and we're aiming directly middle of the roof, but not top of the roof. With the Q ladder. And boom. Okay, so we need higher. Alright, we have to do it higher. Okay, then top of the roof with the Q. Okay, higher and a bit left. Okay, but we have no lines here, so we need a direct. Okay, we can, you see the HP bar line, you see 100 HP, and I'm touching this first column with this line, you see? Let's see what happens if I throw it there. So directly to that spot, but we need this spot. Okay. If we do top of there, with this also HP. Nope. It didn't work, but it's working if we do. So not top of the roof, but this second line. Okay, so second line on the roof. Maybe it's gonna work now. Yep, it worked. Okay, then we're not gonna hesitate. We're gonna throw two different mollies for two different spots, but I prefer if you threw one molly for one or two or even three spots. This is super good when you threw only one lineup, so you no need, you know, like learn 50 lineups for every single map, or like 100 lineups. You need like a master only 10 of them, but if you secure like 30 different spots, it's much better. Okay, so okay, the first one was, yeah, we're touching the second column with the bottom of the molly, where it goes. Who remember? Yes, very far to that box. You securing one spot and second spot. Okay. After that, the same column, but we're aiming top of the roof. We're coming here. We're coming on this spot, yeah? So we're securing all this side. So if you go with your teammate, just ask them to throw molly up there. And two different ones. So with the 100 HP bar, we're touching this first column, top of the column, and we're going directly to that spot.
Right here.
Yep. And after that, we're going here once again, and we threw molly. So we're touching with this 100 HP bar. So we're touching not the top of the roof, but this line, yeah? This line which is above this column, and we should.
Right here.
So perfectly. So we found 4 mollies. Okay, we need 5th molly because my challenge was like a 5 mollies in a row. So one spot, again, remember, one spot, easy. So we just want to find like easy mollies. You're kind of secure here because of box saving. Maybe it's better would be aiming actually here because you're behind this column. And I definitely gonna find way more mollies, and I will do way more videos about that because I wanna revive my YouTube channel because nothing is happening here. Okay, and the 5th molly, where we want to bounce it. Okay, so we did it here, we did it here, we did it here, we did it here, here. So we basically secured 5 spots. But imagine situation your teammate accidentally put spike here. So we need to find the spike on this box. Like, sorry, molly on this box. Interesting. Can I find it? I don't know. Let's see. So again, this window, I don't know. This is my obsession with this beautiful flower window. Let's see what's happening. Spot is not the best. I just realized it's not the best because I'm dying from 3 different spots. And it's only good if I'm just stay alone with my ultimate, yeah, if you're in the clutch. Okay. So it was the first molly, yeah, on the top of the roof, and we've been like this. But what happening if it just upping down the queue above this column on the top of the roof and once again throw it? It could be bounced from the ground to the box. Nope. Okay. Didn't work. Okay. We never forgot. We never do it. Okay. Then the middle of the roof. Middle of the roof between these 2 lines. We through. See what's happening. Oh, it's pretty okay lineup, but I want it here as well. I want it here and here. So let's find the molly who can bounce directly on the box, and this also is good because your enemy, they can't stop it molly. They can't just jump and hit it with their hat or with the body. So middle is not worked. Then middle of the Q ladder on the top of the roof. Let's see. Yeah, we found it. Okay, so what the problem is, I think they can defuse it here. Okay. So what happened there then? It was... So which line we can use to aim? Okay, top didn't work, yeah? The middle was working. Let's try it. Maybe it's a bit up. Okay, it's a bit higher than the top of the roof with the Q ladder, no? Let's see. No, you see it's not working because we have the leaves there. Okay, the small bush who is annoying me and destroy all my brimstone potential. Jesus Christ. Okay, so middle of the line is kind of okay. So we definitely can use that one. So here they can't defuse, there they can't defuse, they can't defuse, but if we want to do it here, so we have the lineup which worked before, remember, yeah? Memorize that. Top of the roof, where the second column, and we threw the molly directly on the spot, which is we're not securing totally here. Perfectly. So we found 5 mollies for a plant with you, with no training. I just went up on a new map, and this is how actually lineups works for all the agents like Viper, Gecko, Kaio, who also can Killjoy as well. I think Killjoy here is very strong agent now because the new updates on her, Jesus Christ, is gonna be totally different story and the game. So 5 lineups. So we threw the bottom the molly on the column, bottom on the molly on top of the roof. Where is the column? After that 100 HP bar on the first column, and after that Q on the middle of the thing. Middle of the Yeah, we found it. So we found all the mollies for this, for this, for that spot, for that, for that, for this spot as well. And here, oh, we forgot this small line. Actually, it's a mistake from me. Okay, sorry guys, it's my mistake. So the 100 HP bar column, we're going up on the top of the roof. Yeah, it was top of the roof or middle of the roof. Let's see. This is why we need always double check. Yeah, it was the middle. It wasn't the top of the roof. Okay, once again. Let's through these 2 mollies. Okay. Molly here. Molly here. So, very annoying spots for enemies. They can't defuse spike now. And now, to bottom of the molly on the column, bottom of the molly on top of the roof, and middle of the Q ladder on the top of the roof. Opa. Didn't work. Okay, we have to master it. We have to master it. So this bush, I don't like this bush. Right here. He's my biggest enemy nowadays. Okay, so we did that. We did here everything. So now we can go to the B side. Let's see, what would the B side we can found? So A side we finished. So we have 5 lineups for all the spots on the thing. Okay, so here definitely when we're rushing this side, we have the ultimate position like in Corrode, yeah? We're putting spike here. So best one is probably here definitely. We can put the spike up there under heaven. And this is annoying spot, but this is okay if you want to put spike here, so you have the options to control the spike from this angle, yeah? So, but you have to be very careful. So probably not the best one. Okay, so we have to find the mollies on this spot and on this spot. Yeah, this should be our mandatory for the logic one, and one in the middle. One in the middle, because if you stay in the middle, this spike can be secured for all the angles. So we have to find molly on this spot as well. So no backside. So probably I need one molly on this box, yeah? To secure these 3 spots. I need molly here to secure all this spot. I need molly here to secure all this spot. And probably to this box as well, I need molly. So 1 molly, 2 mollies, 3 mollies, and 4 mollies. So I have to find 5 mollies, and the fifth one gonna be here in the middle. Okay, where we can stay. Okay, here is the roof, so we can't do molly from this side. We could probably can throw mollies from this angle like that, but we can throw mollies here, here, and here actually, and maybe if we do ricochet from the wall, we can throw mollies here. So this is potential spot to throw molly, but where can I stand? I can stand on this big rock, for example. Yeah, I just see this rock, putting myself like this in the wall and trying to aiming something. Oof, it's gonna be hard. Okay, let's see. What else I have? Okay, we have middle. So we can throw molly from the middle to these two spots. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right, actually, 3 spots I can secure from the middle. Can I do something from here? Okay, so this is the... Okay, this is impossible. No, here. Oh. 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 Okay, right, box here. Right here. Box here. But I never gonna do molly up there. Only if he's kind of bouncing on the floor like this, and I can try very high molly on this box. So we're putting the spike, but you see, problem is enemy is running from here. They need to defuse that. So this is most of the positions if they retake with the whole team. So I can't come here. So it's only one-on-one situation. Right, I can come on this spot. But if I stay here, I kind of secure. People don't see me through there. They have to double check and pick me. If I have someone teammate, I can ask just cover me, or I can just put smoke like this, you know, and sit here. Here is the roof. So high level mollies is not working, but if I stay like that, roof actually is not blocks me. Okay, let's try to this spot and that spot on the rock, yeah? Or with right this sign or right the rook, yeah? I don't know, or middle of this circle, let's see. Okay, let's do first of all here. This is very easy, so. The best lineup opportunities, yeah, remember guys, we have to find the spot where we want to sit, okay, and stay. Okay, first of all, let's see where my mole is actually. So top of the roof with my smoke sign not working. You see, I'm aiming the roof. So we're gonna aim that roof and this windows somehow. Okay. Okay, let's do molly sign as usual. Okay, molly sign on the bottom of this beautiful thing. I don't know where it is. Okay, let's go. Let's see. What the fuck? Okay. I promise you guys, I never checked, I never trained the mollies before on this map. This is my first time I doing that. Jesus Christ, just jump. Okay, easy molly. The bottom of this beautiful thing with the top of the molly. Okay, very crazy, beautiful lineup. Okay, I got it. Okay, you see it's not working straight. Okay, and we need to master it. Alright, so what was there? So I did bottom of the thing. Okay. Oh, we almost found that spot. Okay, so this is definitely spot for lineups. Okay, if we do like a very left part of this beautiful thing. Oh, it's bouncing. You see? It's moving. Jesus Christ. It's moving. No way. No, unfortunately it was an accident. Accidentally best molly in the world. You see, all the time I aiming that beautiful thing on the bottom of this candle, I don't know, or the lamp. And I almost do good. Okay, so we can aim that actually. Okay, if I aiming that, you see just barely touching with a small flame sign. Okay, and where it goes? So we can't aim that thing. We always do mistake. Okay, so I can't do that. Alright, so if I do just top of the molly on that small angle on the wall. Okay. So almost found. You see that we have the small dot here. Let's aim this one with the top of the molly. Ah! What is that? Okay. And if I do a bit here, just a bit. If it works, it's gonna be a pretty hard molly actually. No, it's not working. Nope. Okay, if I aiming not bouncing part. Okay, we need to find at least one molly. Jesus. Probably aiming wrong thing actually, guys. We're just aiming wrong stuff. Okay, bottom of this roof. Okay, where it goes? Oh, it's through too far. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay, not bottom of the roof, middle of that thing. Okay, it's like a middle. Just approximately. We need to find. You see, the problem is this roof has so many, you see, different lines. Yeah, we found best molly for that spot. Okay, one molly found. Okay, let's do it once again. Just one spot, guys. It's a challenge from one spot. We have to find it. Okay, smoke sign. Okay, we can use smoke. Okay, window, top of that window. Okay, where it goes. Where it goes, where it goes. Again, the same stuff. Okay, so we need to do it like this a bit, yeah? Okay, the second window top. Where it goes. And boom. Oh. Okay. But we need a bit closer. Then top window and top window, like that. See, like this line, top of them. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, good. What happens if it's closed? Okay, let's test. Smoke sign. You see, like I have the small square on the top of the smoke. Yeah, boom. Boom. And control here. Boom. Game didn't work. Brrr. He's not listening to me. Maybe because I closed the door. It's changed the location. Okay. Oh, again, it's not worked. Okay, what we aiming that bottom with a square. Okay. And oh, it's much better. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So easy peasy molly found it. So the top of the smoke, we're aiming that here on the roofs. Bam. Middle of the bulk here.
Right here.
And we press Control and aiming bottom of the lamp. Molly 1, who secures 2 spots. Molly 2, who secures 1 good spot. Molly 3, Here we did a mistake a bit. Let's see. So we did not right, not a totally middle. So we have to middle of this block. Okay, let's go. So the molly needs to bounce directly on this sign. If it's not bouncing on the sign, it's super bad molly. Okay, good. So they can't defuse it here. So ask your teammates not put the spike there, but in the middle of the box. Okay, so 3 mollies found. So molly 1, once again. Every time we have to repeat all the time, guys. We're always repeating thing. Okay, bam. 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 Okay, so we still have to find the molly up there. This is important, very important stuff. So we have to bounce from this wall somehow to aiming here, but this is not correct line to do so. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Maybe we have some specific spot. Okay, maybe we can aim that thing with this. You see? Small line here. Okay, if we do this, and if we do this, 2 different mollies. Let's see where they go. Okay, it's fine, but we're searching another one. Okay, what we do if with this big line? Through there and through here. Let's see. Nope, it's not working at all. Okay, what we do if we ultimate sign in 2 spots? Yeah. Okay. Okay, then we need to do it a bit lower with ultimate sign. Okay, for example, if we're aiming these lines with ultimate, let's see what happens. Middle of this line. Okay, interesting. Okay, if we're aiming again, this is not line, but with the smoke. Okay, smoke middle. See, we're aiming that spot. You see this line with the smoke. So always take knife before you do it. Okay. Didn't work. If you do it higher. Also with the smoke. So never give up, because sometimes you can find the best mollies from nowhere. Okay, again coming here. Which is actually not bad, because sometimes people are gonna put it in the middle. So actually we can count this as a kind of okay molly, because people can just go inside and put spike under all the positions like that. Yeah. So it's probably not actually the worst molly. Not the worst lineup. So we was aiming that spot with the smoke line. You see, not working at all. No, this is not good molly. Okay, what we do if we're aiming with E on that line. So our idea is to bounce it from here to here somehow. Like that, yeah. No. So what we did E, yeah? Okay, what we do if not E, but dot above E. Nope. Same E but higher. This line. Oh, sorry. Dot this line. And this line. Okay, going down. Now just a bit left. So E is not good. Okay, what if we do more smoke sign on the top? But you see the left one. Left bottom line. Where is E connected? Nope, too far. Now it's going through. Okay, not smoke, but this. No, we have to find good lines. Okay. 100 HP bar to these lines. Okay, let's see. Not working. Top of it. Nope. We need inside of this wall. Okay, this one. Let's see. It's so close to the other part of the roof. Okay, we finally found. No, they can diffuse. No, we not found. Okay, then this one. And fingers crossed, guys. Okay, one spot is found, so if they put spike here, if we go inside, so we finally found secure that spot. So what do we have to do? You see the 100 HP bar line? See, we have to aim. You see these small squares up there? We need to aim that second one and left. You see? His left corner with this 100 HP bar. And from molly. Yep, it's good molly. It's very good molly. Okay, but we have to find for that. So we found molly 1, we found molly 2, we found molly 3, we found molly 4, so we have to find molly 5. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that pixel. We're just aiming some small thing here, which is not good because our crosshair position during the day gonna be on a different spots. You're gonna be so distracted, so annoyed. Okay, if we put a spike here, so I probably guess from this angle, I don't see any opportunities to throw molly, like except like that maybe. But doors needs to be closed. So you're going inside of the plant, you're closing the doors. No. They're lying there on top. Yeah, this is good. It's pretty good save. So if you're aiming on that line, but this line, what happens? Middle. Okay, you need to walk. Yep, working. So you have to stay here, aiming that thing, and walk through. W and shift and through. So I'm moving. Yep. Yep, it's worked. So we have to, if so, only one option I found now. They're definitely gonna find it later more. But for now, to secure that spot as well, not only this one, so we have to stay here. It's pretty dangerous, so it's better if you are alone or you need to do it very fast. Just aiming here and press W and through. So yeah, I'm walking forward and I threw the molly. See, working. They can't defuse. So basically, try to use that molly only if enemy is defusing. Yeah. So don't throw this molly if enemy is not defusing the bomb. Yeah. So you have to through. So line up yourself. You see, you not see this line anymore on the roof. You see, this wall is blocking it, and you're aiming that spot. You just press W and shoot. Up and shoot. So, but only if enemy is defusing the bomb. Yeah, only if he's defusing. So, you know he's defusing, he started defusing, you line up yourself very fast here and do that. It's pretty fast molly. So he definitely gonna defuse half of the spike, but because you see this very big white molly here, so he probably gonna lose the run anyways because he needs to run away, and if he runs away he lose a lot of HP, so this guy gonna die. So basically what happens, you threw the molly, he started defusing, you threw the molly and you're just waiting for him. He start jumping, you kill this guy, so maybe you're gonna kill another one. So usually if you're in a clutch more than 2 or 3 people, definitely this molly is not the best one. Yeah, but because we have not a lot of time right now to find like a total different crazy mollies, so let's repeat from the start all the mollies. Let's go to the A plant once again and let's see what we found there. Yeah, so we was putting ourselves here to this beautiful window. So our aim was 5 mollies we found. 5 very good mollies. So with HP bar, you see 100 HP bar big line, we're touching that top of the column and the middle of the roof. The same thing with the HP bar. And look what happens. So we line up ourselves to this wall, to the middle of this beautiful cloudy window, and through it like that and like that. So one molly goes directly here and one molly goes directly here. So we're securing all left side of the plant. Now we're going here again. Now we through this, we're aiming second column with the molly sign. So top of the column with the molly, bottom of the molly sign through, and the top of the roof with the molly sign as well with through. It's 2 mollies, one to the further box here, and one is jumping here. So we're securing backside and the main box. So and then on the top of that, we found very interesting molly to make it sure he comes here, and we're securing all the spots like that. So basically, your teammates can put spike anywhere on the plant, and you will secure with these 5 mollies all the plant because this site is very small. So we do the same, line up ourselves in the middle of this beautiful cloudy window. We aiming that column, aiming top of the roof, but not with the molly sign, but with Q. You see the Q ladder? You see, we barely in the middle of the Q on the top of the roof. You see the top of the roof? We like dividing Q on a half, yeah? So middle of the with the column, we're going up directly, move your mouse up, directly vertical till the middle of the queue and through. Let's see, it should now go on the box now. No, it's not going to the box. Okay, a bit up or a bit down. We do the same. Queue on the middle of the column. We're going up Okay, if we're barely touching top of the roof. Let's see where it goes. Okay, and you see we're securing all the spots from here. So we got the spike here, we can secure spike here, we can secure spike here, we can secure spike here and here. And also this molly they can't stop because he bouncing last time and through he hits the box, he jumps here, they can't just stop it. It's impossible. And once again, if we lifting like bottom of the queue, just double check. It's always worth it to double check. You see? No bottom of the queue on the top of the roof. Yeah, it's kind of securing that spot and that spot, but yeah, it's not nice. Okay, and for the B, let's go. Let's see what happens. Actually, during these lineups, I kind of prepared for the map now to play. So now I'm very good and recognizing the patterns and angles on all the spots on the plants. Yes, I don't know what happens in the middle at all. This map is actually crazy because so many angles. This map is for Jesus, I don't know. It's like Killjoy map, Fade map, deadlock everywhere. Sage with this. You remember what in the show match they show in London for us? Jesus Christ, this was walls everywhere, chambers. It's gonna be very hard to play for people who don't have very good aim, like a fast reactions or they're not securing the angles. This very hard map for low tier players. I think this map is good for like Diamond 2 plus players, and for low tier it's definitely gonna be fun. Yeah, don't get me wrong, this map is so beautiful. I like the old vision, I like the culture, I like the Sage history behind, I like even these small... What the hell? This is the boys? Boys swimming on the top of the roof, I got it. Oh god, okay, I got it. Alright, so what we gonna do now? I need to find again all the mollies what we did. Okay, we line up ourselves in this angle, we stay here. First with the top of the molly, middle of this bulk, you see middle of that, it's inside of the boxes. After that I aiming top of the molly here on this lamp, I control bottom of this lamp and I threw here. So these two mollies, one's coming here behind the box, one coming there. After that, top of the smoke, we're aiming that square. Going under the heaven. Going under the heaven. Yep. And that spot from this side. We need to aim, you see, like these two squares with a 100 HP bar. You see we're aiming that square. 100 HP bar. Line. And it should bounce like that, Yep, they can't defuse there. And we spent a lot of time to find it up there from this angle, and I actually didn't find it yet. We did it a couple of times accidentally, but accidentally lineups is not lineups, it's just luck. So only one way how I can see this happen. So you're waiting for your enemy defusing the spike, you're checking the spot. If enemy start defusing the spike, you just line up yourself by this wall. And we need to shoot directly in the middle of that. And we need to press W and through. See, we're moving forward and through. So we're giving him more inertia. So they can't defuse spike, they're burning. And after you threw the molly here, you can just stay like that and kill the people. Yeah, kill your opponent. Better even if you can do like this, probably because the molly is bouncing more up there than here, so enemy who's defusing, he's gonna jump like that. can jump like that to secure his life. So you need to be up there to kill him. So he gives you 1.5 seconds more for you to kill him, like bam bam. So even if you don't hit in the headshot in the first place, just stay here with the left shift, with the left mouse, and they kill your enemy. So, okay, that's all. So, but it's definitely, I think this is a million new lineups gonna you will see from another people. You see, like if we have such a big gaps, I think some people gonna do something like this, you know. You see, like, oh, I found Molly. So this is the map for the all lineups for all agents. This is so crazy map, guys. So you will see so many rats on the map, so many boostings, so many crazy things. This is like a smaller holes. People can just put some walls, jump here. Some Sage is unstoppable on this map. She can just put her wall anywhere and kill everything. So that's all, guys. So I think you enjoyed that video. This is just a fun video. I just decided to create like a long video just for fun to show how I do lineups on every map. So this is pretty easy. The first rule, remember, guys, yeah, you need to find this place where you want to stay. For example, oh, I like these flowers. So don't hesitate. Okay, if you like these flowers, just stay here and try to find mollies from there. Or, oh, I found this beautiful leaf on the wall. Okay, stay here and find lineups from there. So my first attention was on this beautiful window. I'm not saying this is the best lineups, but we found all of them for whole the plan. Yeah, definitely staying here is one of the worst positions you can be, because if you're against 2, 3, 4 people and you're like alone in a clutch, it's definitely one of the enemies gonna come here. Yeah, is most of the times you're gonna surround you, because, and even especially if they knew you're a lineup master, you know, or you're a lineup guy who already won 1 or 2 rounds with the lineups, they're gonna try to find you. Is higher elo ghost, it's much faster. People gonna start to looking for you and kill you. It's pretty open map. You see, like we have no wall here on A, so basically this is super good position. See, like even from this spot, definitely we can found some lineups up there. So from that on that side. So this is very good. So if you're in a clutch against 1 or 2 people or against one, you just plant the bomb, run here. If you have teammates they fighting, you coming very far free. Enemy is not gonna find you. They're not gonna even check you here. So that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will try to do this video in fully without any edits. Maybe I will delete maybe 15 minutes from this video during I try to find that crazy lineup on that spot. Yeah, we spent like many minutes for that, so much time. So I will delete it till I found that one. And yeah, you can rewatch it anytime you want, and after that I will do one small short for YouTube as well. So maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or day after. Just in case you want to check or recheck these lineups all the time. And after that, I will release one 5-minute video for the best lineups on Summit as well for Brimstone, because I will try to find like a 10 mollies plus on each site, and I will divide it for a couple of portions of videos, and I will maybe do like video A, video 2, B, video C. So for all the plans. Okay, bye. Take care, guys. Enjoy your day.
Right here.